Let's see second bit ma. They're asking multiply and reduce to lowest form. We have to multiply the given two fractions. If the product is, if the product has any common factor, divide with that common factor and we have to express into lowest form. If there is no common factor for both numerator and denominator, no need to express it to lowest form based on the product. That is the reason they said clearly here if possible convert into lowest form. Let's see third one by that solution. We have to multiply these two fractions. To multiply these two fractions, first let me multiply numerator into numerator, product of their numerators by the product of their denominators. 8 into 4 is equal 3 6 are 18 by 8 4 are 32. So this product, in this product, the numerator and denominator has common factors. What is the common factor? 2 table goes. Right? 2 9s are 18, 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12. 9 by 16. Yes, it is in lowest form. Let's go for next. We have to multiply these two fractions. The product of numerators by product of denominators. Multiply the numerators now by multiply denominators. 12 4s are 48 by 5 7s are 35. Now see once, is there any common factor for both numerator and denominator? There is no common factor, but the result is improper. So if the result is improper fraction, express into mixed fraction. So 48 divides 35. 35 ones are 35. 8 minus 5 3. 4 minus 3 1. How can I write this one? 113 by 35. 113 by 35. That is the way to multiply the fractions and reduce to lowest form. So let's see third bit now. Let's see third bit now. Multiply the following fractions. Here they gave fractions. We have to multiply the fractions. While multiplying, if you see any mixed fraction, we have to convert into improper fraction. Then we can multiply the both fractions. Let's go for solution 1. 6 2 by 5 is mixed fraction. Convert into improper fraction. Multiply denominator with whole number part. Multiply denominator with whole number part. Then add the numerator by keeping the same denominator into 7 by 9 is equal 5 into 6 30 plus 2 by 5 into 7 by 9. 30 plus 2 32. 32 by 5 into 7 by 9 is equal. How can I multiply these both fractions? Multiply numerators by multiply denominators is equal. 5 9s are 45. 7 2s are 14. 4 1. 7 3 are 21 plus 1 22. 224. 224 by 45. Is there any common factor? Think so? There is no common factor for both numerator and denominator, but the result is improper fraction. Will express into mixed fraction. 224 divided by 45 table. 45 2s are 90. 45 4s are 10. 45 4s are 4 5s are 20. 4 4 16 plus 2 18. Let's take 45 5s are 5 5s are 25. 5 4s are 20 plus 2 22. 225 getting. So 45 was how many times? 4s are 45 4s are how much? 180. 4 12 minus 8 4. That's all. 44. I got 44. How can I express this now? 4 44. 444 by 45. That is the way to express into improper fraction. Sorry, mixed fraction. Now let's see second one now. Solution. It is the improper mixed fraction converted to improper fraction. So multiply denominator with whole number part. 7 into 3 plus add the numerator by keeping the same denominator into 3 by 5. 7 3s are 21 plus 4 by 7 into how much more? 3 by 5. 21 plus 4, 25. 25 by 7 into 3 by 5 is equal to 7 5s are 35. 25 3s are 75. 75 by 35 got. I think so 5 is the common factor for both numerator and denominator. 5 7s are 35. 5 1s are 5, 25. 5 5s are 25. I got 15 by 7. 15 by 7 is improper fraction expressed into mixed fraction. 7 2s are 14, 1 left. How can I write now? 2 1 by 7. 2 1 by 7. What we are doing now? Just we are multiplying. If they give mixed fraction, we are converting it into improper fraction. Then we are doing multiplication of fractions. Product of the numerators by product of denominators. And we are converting it to lowest form. After that, if the result is improper, we have to express it as a mixed fraction. Let's see fourth bit one. They are asking which is greater. 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 is one value. 3 by 5 of 5 by 8 is second value. From this both, they are asking which one is greater. First, we have to simplify both the parts. Then, based on the result, we have to give conclusion which is greater, which is smaller. What about this half represents what? Half represents multiplication. Half represents multiplication. Let's simplify first one. 2 by 7. Half represents multiplication. 3 by 4. Fraction into fraction. Multiply their numerators by multiply the denominators. 2 3s are 6 by 7 4s are 28. Yes, I think so. 2 is the common factor for both the numerator and denominator. Let's divide the common factor. 2 3s are 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. I got 3 by 14. 3 by 14 I got. Then similarly, simplify the second part also now. 3 by 5 half represents multiplication 5 by 8. Then multiply numerators by multiply denominators. 5 into 8 is equal 3 5s are 15 by 5 8s are 40. Now see, is there any common factor for both? Yes, 5 is the common factor for both numerator and denominator. Let's divide the common factor. 5 3s are 15, 5 8s are 40 is equal, I got 3 by 8. First part by simplifying I got 3 by 14. Second part by simplifying I got 3 by 8. Now let's see which one is greater in that. 3 by 14 and 3 by 8. So to know the greater or to know smaller of fractions, first we need to make them like fractions. How can we make like fractions? By doing LCM of the denominators 14 and 8. 2 7s are 14, 2 4s are 8. Again 2 table, 2 2s are 4. Again 2 table, 2 1s are 2. Now 7 table, 7 1s are 7. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 is equal 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 7s are 56. 56 is the LCM. Now 3 by 14. This denominator 14 goes in 56. How many times more? 4s are. Multiply same thing for numerator also. 8 table goes in 56. How many times? 8 7s are 56. Multiply same thing for numerator also. 3 4s are 12 by 14 4s are 56. 3 7s are 21 by 8 7s are 56. Yes, we can see now both are like fractions having same denominators. Now it will be easy to identify which is greater. Denominators are same, then go to numerators. Numerators are 12, 21. Which one is greater one? 21 is greater. So what we can say now? So 21 by 56. 21 by 56 is greater. But in question they are asking from this both which one is greater. Yes, I got this 21 by 56 is greater. This I got from which fraction one? From which part? Second part I got. No. So what we can write? Therefore 3 by 5. 3 by 5 half 5 by 8 is greater. So that is the way to identify which is greater and smaller. Just you simplify them and make them like fractions. If they are like fractions only, we can identify greater and smaller. So to make like fractions and then LCM, then I got like fractions. After that, from the numerators 12 and 21, 21 is greater. So 21 by 56 is the greater fraction, and this I got from second part. So from this both 3 by 5 or 5 by 8 is the greater fraction. See now, one problem will see now fifth one. They given Savi plants 4 saplings in a row. In one row, she is going to plant 4 saplings it seems in her garden. The distance between two adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meters. The two adjacent saplings distance is 3 by 4 meter it seems. Find the distance between first and last saplings. So in question they said in one row she is going to plant 4 saplings, and the distance between each sapling is the distance between adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meters. 3 by 4 meters. 3 by 4 meters. See, if you have 4 saplings in a garden in a row, then how many distance we can see over here? We can see 3. We can see 3 here. So to know the distance from first to last, they are asking find the distance from first and last saplings. 3 by 4 is repeating how many times? 3 times. So how can I find the distance between first and last saplings? 3 into 3 by 4. 3 into 3 by 4, which gives the result of the distance between first and last saplings. First we write what is given under solution. In question we given Savi plants 4 saplings in a row, and also he said the distance between two adjacent saplings. Distance between two adjacent saplings. Is equal. What is the distance he gave on? 3 by 4 meters. In a garden, in one row, 4 saplings are there. The distance between any two adjacent saplings is 3 by 4. They are asking find the distance from first and last. Distance from first sapling to till last sapling. So in between how many we can see here? 3 by 4 we can see. 3 into 3 by 4 we can multiply. So they are asking to find distance between first and last saplings. First and last saplings is equal. We can write 3 into 3 by 4 meters. Multiply this both whole number into fraction. Multiply whole number into numerator. 3 into 3. By keeping same denominator 4. 3 3s are 9 by 4. It is in simplest form, but it is improper fraction. Convert as a mixed fraction. 4 2s are 8. 9 minus 8 1. Yes. How can I write as a mixed fraction 2 1 by 4. We can write 2 1 by 4 meters. So now the distance between first and last saplings. The distance between first and last saplings. Distance between first and last saplings is equal to 1 by 4 meters. So that is the way to find the solution. Children, let's see now sixth one. Lipika reads a book 1354 hours every day. She reads the entire book in 6 days. How many hours in all required by her to read the book? Here we have one girl, Lipika. She have a reader of books, I think so. She is going to read 1354 hours per day, it seems. And she took how many days? 6 days to complete the entire book. They are asking how many hours she took to complete that entire book. Suppose if I read per day 2 hours, per day 2 hours, then I completed one book in 7 days. Per day I will read 2 hours. I completed one book in 7 days. Then can you say how many hours I took to complete that entire book? 1 day 2 hours, 7 days. Total 7 into 2 is 14 hours I took to read that entire book. Similarly, per day 1354 hours it seems 6 days. Then how can I find the total number of hours? 6 into 1354. That is the concept we are going to apply here. See how many hours she is going to read per day? 1354. So given Lipika reads 1354 hours per day. 1354 hours per day. Then how many days she took to read the entire book? 6 days. Number of days she took to read entire book. To read the entire book. So to read that entire book, she took how many days? 6 days. Then what they are asking for? Find the total time. So time taken to read the entire book. To read the entire book is equal 6 days per day. I mean each day she is going to read how many pages? How many hours? 1354 hours. 1354 hours. Let's multiply this mixed fraction, convert into improper fraction. 6 into 4 into 1 plus add the numerator by keeping same denominator 4 is equal to 6 into 4 ones are 4 plus 3 by 4 hours is equal to 6 into 4 plus 3 7 by 4 hours. Let's multiply whole number into fraction, whole number into numerator. 6 into 7 by 4 hours. Simplify this one. 6 7s are 42. 42 by 4 hours. 2 is the common factor for both numerator and denominator. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4. I got 21 by 2 hours. 21 by 2 is the mixed fraction. Sorry, improper fraction. Convert into mixed fraction. So 21 will divide with 2. 2 tens are 20. So 1 left. How can I write as a mixed fraction? 10 1 by 2 hours. 10 1 by 2 hours. Now total how much time she took to read that entire book? She took 10.5 hours. 10.5 hours. Hope you understand. Children, let's see 7th one. Here they given a car runs 16 km using 1 liter of petrol. By using 1 liter of petrol, car is going to cover how many kilometers? 16 kilometers. How much distance will it cover using 2.3/4 liters of petrol? He said using 1 liter it is traveling 16 kilometer. Then by using 2.3/4 liters, what is the distance it covers? So how can I find this? See one example before we do that. Suppose if I have a vehicle, Splendour Plus vehicle, by using 1 liter of petrol, it travels 40 kilometers. 1 liter, 40 kilometers. Then tell me what is the distance covered by my vehicle by using 3 liters of petrol. 1 liter it will travel 40 kilometers. Then 3 liters 120. Yes. How we got that 120 ma'am? 3 into 40 kilometers is equal to 120 kilometers. Even here also we can multiply this both, which gives the result. Which gives what is the distance covered by a car using this 2 3/4 liters. Solution. First, let's write what is given data. A car runs 16 km using 1 liter of petrol. So we can write here distance covered by a car using how many liters? 1 liter. Using 1 liter petrol is equal 16 kilometers. Then what they are asking, how much distance will it cover using 2 3/4 liters? We can write here now distance covered by car using how many liters? 2 3/4 liters. 2 3/4 liters of petrol. So how can we find 16 into 2 3/4 liters you can write 16 kilometer into 2 3/4. Then tell me how can I do this? 16 into mixed fraction convert into improper fraction. 4 into 2 plus 3 by 4. Then see 16 into 4 2s are 8 plus 3/4 kilometers you can write. 16 into 8 plus 3 11 by 4 kilometers. Now multiply whole number into fraction. We can multiply here 16 into 11 by 4 kilometers. 4 16 1 the 16 16 1 the 16 plus 1 17 176 by 4 kilometers. It is having common factor, I think so. 2 is the common factor for both. Let's simplify this with 2. 2 2 is 4. 2 8 is 16. 2 8 is 16. I got 88 by 2. 88 by 2 kilometers. Again 2 is the common factor. So 2 1s are 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8. Is equal to how much now? 44 kilometers. The distance covered by car using 2 3/4 liters of petrol is equal to how much? 44 kilometers. We can write here now distance covered by car using how many liters now? 2 3/4 liters of petrol. Is equal to how much? 44 kilometers. That is the way to find the solution. Yes, children, just now we learned, today's session we learned how to multiply the fractions. To multiply the fractions, we have to multiply product of numerators by product of denominators. So after that, convert the result into lowest form. So after the lowest form, if the result is improper fraction, we have to express as a mixed fraction. Then hope you understood this exercise problems. Based on that concept, you can do this homework now. Exercise 2.3, first bit, second bit, third bit, fourth bit, 8th bit. So based on that problems, try to complete this homework. Thank you.